All right. So today we had a little morning writing prompt about which material would work the best for a paper airplane. And why do you think that? Okay, we're going to shut the door. Who thinks which material would work best for our paper airplanes? So let's go to the first one. Who thinks wax paper? Raise your hand. You can only vote once. Wax paper. You think wax paper will go the farthest? This is wax paper. Okay, raise your hands real high and real high. Oh. Okay, one. Okay. Construction paper. Construction paper. Do you think that will work best for a paper airplane? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 12. Wrapping paper. Here's our wrapping paper. We'll take her a little harder. 1, all right. And newspaper.
Wrapping paper. Wrapping paper.
Wrapping paper and newspaper. All right, 2, 3. All right. Let's see.
Where's yours?
Perfect. All right. Class?
Yes. Yes.
Remember, when I say class, you guys say yes.
Yes.
All right. So, today we are going to go over the scientific method and learn all about the scientific method. Then we're going to apply it to an airplane experiment.
Ooh, airplane.
Yep. All right. So go ahead and follow me. We're going to come over here. I want everyone to congregate right over here with me. Scientific method. What is this?
The scientific method.
The what?
The scientific method.
Very good. Okay. So we're going to start with observation. Make observations. So, yeah, make observations.
Make observations.
All right. So, we did an observation with our morning writing prompt about what material would work best for our paper airplanes. So you guys have done this already. And then, so we've made our observations about those different types of materials. Now, let's think of a question. What question could we make about our observation? Thank you for raising your hand.
Which one do you think would go the farthest?
Which one what? Which chicken?
No. What?
Huh, that's weird.
Paper?
What? No, your turn.
Which tree is bigger than the other one?
Which tree?
Like that, I see the bigger
What
tree.
about our observation? We made our observation. Let's put it back to our observation about which material would work best for paper airplane. Now let's think of a question that relates to that. Your turn. That's okay. Your turn.
Which paper airplane will fly the farthest?
Which paper airplane will fly the farthest? Okay, that's a pretty good one. I like that one. Any other ideas? Yeah.
Which airplane will go the highest?
Oh, the highest. Okay, that's a good question.
Which airplane would get I forgot the word, but
Okay, your turn.
Which
Aerodynamic. Aerodynamic.
What paper airplane would work best?
Which paper airplane would work best? Okay, last two and then we'll move on.
Which paper airplane will land safely?
Which airplane will land safely? Okay, that's a good question.
Wait.
Your turn.
What paper airplane will do the most tricks?
Oh, which airplane do the most tricks? Okay, those are all really good questions. Now, then we research the topic. We find out information about airplanes, how they work, how they fly, all that good
And
stuff.
how you make them?
I was gonna say
Whoops.
aerodynamic.
Okay, aerodynamic. That could go into a research part. Then we go to make a hypothesis.
What is that?
What is that? What do you guys think? Turn and talk to your neighbor. Go. What do you think a hypothesis is? Look at this picture. See if you can come up with a hypothesis. Talk to your neighbor. Go.
Are you thinking like I don't know.
I don't know.
I've heard some good things. Good things. I like it. Okay. What do you guys think? Any ideas? Yeah?
About the he's thinking he's thinking.
Okay, so he's thinking. Thinking about what? So it kind of goes along with your question and your observation, your question, and that all relates to your hypothesis. I think
he's thinking, how should he shape it?
Okay, the shaping the paper airplane. Okay, yeah, we're going to go a little farther than that. Yeah?
I think he, like, as an example, like, I think that my airplane would do good.
Very good. That's a very good hypothesis. So we want to make it a little bit more specific. So which paper airplane did you vote on would go the farthest? Or which material would work best for the paper airplane? Which one did you vote on?
Wrapping paper.
Wrapping paper.
Which one?
So now, you use that in your hypothesis and you say your same thing, but now put wrapping paper into it.
Okay.
So let's do it again and use wrapping paper.
I think that my paper airplane will fly far with wrapping paper.
Okay, good. So I think that my paper airplane made out of wrapping paper will fly the farthest. So that is my hypothesis.
Where are we gonna fly it?
That is my hypothesis. So I think that this material is going to made out this material, or my paper airplane made out of this material, wrapping paper, newspaper, wax paper, or construction paper, is going to fly the farthest. You guys already made your observation. You already made your prediction. So then you get to test it. So you planned an experiment, and today I have planned your experiment for you. So we're going to do that. We're going to test it. We're going to conduct that experiment. We're going to record our data. What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean? I'm going to record my data. What do you guys think? I haven't heard from back. Let's talk. Josh, what do you think? Record the data.
We're gonna record what you did.
Very good. You're going to record what you did.
Yeah, that's
Perfect.
what I was gonna say. Like,
I
if
literally had
your
no
paper
idea.
airplane.
Well, you literally said exactly what we do when we record the data. So
50 meters.
So we're thinking, okay, so I made a paper airplane out of newspaper. Josh, which one did you choose?
Newspaper.
Newspaper, perfect. So I chose newspaper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my airplane, and then I'm gonna throw it.
It went 20 meters.
Oh, it went 5 centimeters.
What?
The first throw. Second throw. Oh, it goes
A meter.
5 meters.
And then,
And then I throw it again,
then
6
20
meters.
and it goes backwards 5 centimeters. What?
It was
So-
it went like this.
Oh, it is possible. I have done it.
It did this.
So, I'm going to record all of that data right here. Class,
Yes.
eyes on me. So I'm going to record that data, and then I'm going to test the other. So I have to test all 4 materials. So I have something to compare it to. So I'm going to do the wrapping paper. We do all 3. And then I'm going to do construction paper, and then wrapping paper, I think. Oh, all 4 materials.
Then construction.
And then I'm going to record them all, and then I'm going to put them to a graph. I'm going to make a visual of it. I'm going to analyze it. So I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to see which one went the farthest. And then, so let's say this blue one represents a newspaper. So then I'm going to make a conclusion. So, if I was Josh, and my newspaper is the blue one, what does that mean about my hypothesis? Because you thought newspaper is going to go the farthest. So is that true or not? What's my conclusion? What do you think? My conclusion, is it true or is it false? True. Very good. So what's my conclusion?
True.
It's true. Newspaper, a paper airplane made out of newspaper does fly the farthest. I'm a genius.
You are a genius.
I am a genius. We're all geniuses. Okay, very good.
Genius.
All right, go ahead and take your seats. Go. Wrap. under problem question, the first word is which. Okay, so here we go. Which paper airplane will fly the farthest distance? Will it be an airplane made of newspaper, wax paper, construction paper, or wrapping paper? So there's our question. And we are going to find that out today. Our hypothesis. Class?
Yes.
This is really important. Remember, our hypothesis is what you think will happen. So remember, we talked about this. Which material would work the best for a paper airplane? Wax, construction, wrapping, or newspaper? So that's our hypothesis. So this is where you have to fill out some information. Okay? Okay, let's read it together. Ready, set, go. If I test the flight distance of paper airplanes made of newspaper, wax paper, construction paper, or wrapping paper, then I think that the plane made of what? Will fly the furthest? Will come in second? Will come in third? And will come in fourth place. So you're going to rank them. You're going to put them by the one that's going to fly the farthest or the furthest, and then which one's going to come in second, third, and fourth. So you have to decide. So you can only use one type of material for each line that you have written down. And this is personal. There's no wrong answer. So don't copy your neighbor, because that doesn't do you any good. Write down what you think will happen. So, if I'm down here, and I throw my wax paper, where's it going to be? Is it going to come in first, second, third, or fourth? That's your own opinion. Don't blurt out. Next one, construction paper. I'm going to chuck it. Is it going to come in first, second, third, or fourth? And going the furthest distance. Next is wrapping paper. How far is that one going to go? It's going to be the best. It's going to go furthest. It's going to be second, third, or fourth. You have to decide. It's your own choice. You get to decide. Then the last, wrapping paper, and then newspaper. So when I throw it, which one's going to come in first, second, third, or fourth? Write it down. Go. You got 2 minutes. Controls. Now we're going to go to the next page. Controls. Everyone get your controls. So in an experiment, you got to have a control group and a variable. So something that changes. So our control, things that are the same. What are the things that are the same? Tyson?
The planes.
The what?
The planes. They're all made the same way.
Okay, so there we go. There's one thing that's the same. All the paper airplanes are made the same way. Write that down.
So we write
All paper airplanes are made the same way.
all.
I know, look at all those words. Okay. Here we go. Eraser. Right there. Same.
They're all paper planes.
Okay, but they're not all made out of the same paper. So that's something that's different. That's our variable. What's something else that's the same? Anything else?
That they all have wings. When you make them airplanes, they all have wings.
Okay, they all have wings. That's a good thing. What did you guys do at the very beginning?
Make them?
You made what?
Paper airplanes. And I was gonna say, they all can fly.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They all could fly.
Okay, they all can fly. But what did you guys do at the beginning? How did you get all these pieces of paper? How are they all the same size? How are they all the same size? No. We traced. Very good. We traced, and then we cut out. What do we use to trace? Ronald? Our clipboard. So we made our clipboard. So another control is that all materials are the same size. It's another control. All of our paper airplanes are the same size. This is the next thing. Yep, you copy this on your paper. This is your control. So this is one control, this is the next control. Planes are made the same way, and all materials are the same size. Very good. Okay, we're just going to have our two controls, because those are the two things that we did. Okay? Very good. I'd like to see that everyone is writing down. It's a Z. Yes, sir. Okay, that's true. Okay. Then take your chair. Go sit right over there. Here, I'll grab your chair. These are things that are the same. What's variable? What is our variable? Think about it for a second. Think about it for a second. I'll give you 5 seconds. What's a variable? The one thing that changed. What's the one thing that changed? Think about it. Put your hands down. Hands down. Hands down. Okay, talk to your neighbor. Go. Turn and talk. What's the one thing that changed? Let me give you 10 seconds. 10. What is the one thing that changed? Oh my gosh, look at all these hands. Now everyone knows.
I don't know.
Let's whisper it. Ready, go. Oh my gosh, you guys are so smart. All the papers are different materials. That's what I heard, right? All right, very good.
That scared me.
Class? Word. Write it down. Here we go. The variable. So the planes are made from different materials. Period. So our variable is the planes are made from different materials. As soon as you got that done, I'm going to know you're done when you turn your page and you're on to.
I'm not done yet.
When you're done, you move on to the next page. Ryan, I'll help you, okay? Alright, so here's our control. Same paper airplane. That's the only way this experiment works, is if everyone has the exact same model of airplane. So don't get creative. You have to follow directions, okay? Newspaper. Okay, throw it. All right, go. Construction paper. Woo! All right, so far newspapers won. Let's see the next one. What's this one?
Wax paper.
Wax paper. All right, do the wax paper.
I dodged it.
Keegan looks like Keegan's the target. All right, next one, go.